All right, Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Shalom to all the Akim out there pushing the word of sincerity and in truth. Got a quick lesson before, get back to slavery, but I'm on my break. But I wanted to, do a lesson, just to exhort brothers and give brothers words of comfort, according to, the hell that you catch in this faith. You stress a lot, so to speak. You're dealing with oppression, as it is written, that surely oppression maketh the wise man mad. But you can't let those things pull you away and deviate you off track, man. We have a fight to fight, and these different things you go through are conditions of the battle. So you can't let Satan get the one up on you through these different elements, so to speak. Whether it's through your woman, whether you're stressing on your job or anything, man, whether you're late on bills, whether you're late on your car get towed or your car get totaled or whatnot, whatever you deal with, take the stripes, take the lashes and get up and keep trucking forward. It's not going to be the end of the world when you fall, man. When you basically wreck, so to speak. You don't want to be an emotional wreck, so to speak. You want to get up and keep charging, keep trucking. Don't let things pull you away, And, when you first start in this faith, things tend to beat at you, and you don't want to show those type of colors, on your face, so to speak, and things of that nature. When you're around brethren, just take those things, take everything that you're going through, take the struggles and just keep trucking. Understand that it's going to make you a stronger individual. It's going to build your spiritual endurance. It's going to build your spiritual stamina. It's going to build your faith. It's going to build your understanding. It's going to make you exercise your senses. Because when you go through sufferings and you go through frustrations and things of that nature, that's actually the Lord making the man out of you. The Lord is actually putting things in your path to frustrate you or to shake you up so that you could actually to see if you founded upon that rock or not, man. To see if you're actually going to trust in the Lord, if you're going to pray to the Lord in times of distress. And as the Lord sees you pass those different tests, guess what? He's going to put more on your spiritual workload. So don't crack, man. You get beaten. And as it is written, how we are gold tried in that furnace, because to be malleable gold, you have to be beaten, So we get beaten down daily, as it is written in Daniel, how, Esau is going to wear out the door of the saints. And we get worn out, but you got to keep pushing. All right. 1 Peter 4:13. But rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Yahushua's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. Yeah, and the sufferings of this time is for a season, man. These are seasonal sufferings. So just take it how it comes, man. Like I said, whatever you're dealing with, and different brothers deal with a myriad or a plethora or just a large scale of things day by day. Some brothers catch way more hell than the next. Some brothers just hell follows them. They got that cloud over and dashing raindrops and things of that nature. But you can't fall. Don't fall. All right. Keep pushing. Stay stable in this thing. Stay praying, fasting. Always resort to the scriptures in these times of distress. Don't resort to your flesh. Don't resort to your emotions. Don't resort to your, false conscience, so to speak. Don't waver, man. You cannot waver in this thing, because too much wavering can lead you off the path. And when you let off the path, it's hard to get back, man. And it's only a few. That's why you have this parable of the prodigal son, the son that was led astray, but through the Spirit of the Lord, he returned. But, you don't want to be led astray, period. You want to just follow that one track and be laser focused, mission focused. All right, Sirach 2:1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Right, and when you come in to serve, you come in to get tempted. You come in to get hell placed on you. You come in to be a burden bearer. We're burden bearers unto Yahushua. And Yahushua ministry was nothing but hell he caught, so to speak. He had a lot of spiritual things, righteous things that happened in this path, but it was a lot of hell that took place when he was walking that path. Same thing with the disciples. In the time of Acts, they got locked up. Paul caught a number of hell. Jeremiah got locked up in prison. John was on the island of Patmos getting locked up in prison. So you can't really trip for the most part with the little bit of hell you dealing with. You know, you $200, $300 late on rent. You know, you might get an eviction. But guess what? You know, the Most High going to make it where you're going to bounce back. You're going to have shelter. You know, the Lord said, matter of fact, it tells you that in the later verses, verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? And the Lord never despised anybody that called upon him, that stayed in the fear of the Lord and trusted in him. So you got to trust, always trust and believe that even though you go through this large scale of hell, you have a power working with you. You have angels of the Lord that's sanctified to administer to your very needs and the very things that you go through. The angels won't let you fall, but you got to trust in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, so Yahweh Shai will always protect you and guide you on every part of this walk. All right, but he allows Satan to tempt you, as it is written in Job, the 1st chapter. Job had to face a high level of persecution, and it was a lot of strain that Job went through on his path to salvation. So it's the same thing with us on our spiritual path to salvation. We have to hold it down, man. We have to hold our forts down. We have to stay fortified with this word. We got to work with our heads down in the spirit. Don't pull away. Don't go AWOL. You know, it shouldn't be no type of hiccups or disruptions or any type of excuse for you to fall out of this thing at this point. Any type of excuse for you to waver. There shouldn't be no excuses for none of these things. Take the hell as it approaches you, and it's going to continue. The Lord is going to turn this fire up, but guess what? It's going to bring out the true potential and the strength of the elect, the 144,000. All right, so I want to end it by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai by Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom Makim.